Welcome back. Last video, I was converting a Nitro RC car into electric. So this video will just be me having some fun and improving on the design. Now let's get started. I finished off the RC car and got a track ready, but before we can dive into the fun part, I want to talk about how I designed it. The motor mount used to be part of the gearbox, but then I switched to a more complex mount, which isn't more complex, but measuring it and making sure that the alignment was perfect was difficult. The mount had to be threaded through these two holes and a third rectangle that I will have to design a clamp for. Now this is the mount that I designed. It's very simple looking, but it should work. Now I'll have to insert some inserts into these three holes. These are the inserts that I'm using. They're made out of brass, which pretty much make it so it heats up quicker. And they also have these little grooves on the side, which help it melt into the plastic and lock in. Here I'm inserting the inserts into the plastic board, but also making sure that the temperature of my iron isn't too high. Otherwise it might burn or even weaken the plastic. And of course, my hand had to cover the entire frame. Oh, and earlier I showed this weird blocky thing that I printed, and this is actually the battery holder for, the batteries. So I also have to insert the inserts into this as well. And having done all that, I can finally assemble the RC car and try it out. Now that was a ton of fun, but you may have seen the RC car change throughout every single, clip of it driving, and that's mostly because every single time the RC car crashed, the most likely thing to break was the battery holder, so I had to kind of, redesign it or just reprint it. So I picked between the one that was fastest to print and also the one that was strongest. Now a second thing I want to talk about is the size of the RC car. In the clips, it looks kind of small when it's driving, but I can assure you it's amazing. The RC car is almost as big as my chair. This is it on the desk, and here it is to a Bamboo Lab A1. So yeah, the motor that's used has a ton of power. You can see it just shred the grass. It feels amazing. Now sadly, this isn't a good ending, as later on I actually tried to drive this RC car with my friend on a basketball pitch that we have nearby. And when I was driving it, the gearbox shredded. When I took it home, I saw that the gears were beyond repair. Now, I was planning on buying some new parts, but I couldn't find what the specific model of the RC car was or the parts used for it. So I guess you could say this project is left behind. Anyways, if you want to see more, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.
What can you say when love goes away?